Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins again, playing some more Factorio. Thanks for joining me for another episode. If you guys are liking things, please do remember to hit the like if you are. We had put on these last time to get this production rolling. Now, I don't know that this looks like a fast enough feed. Did I do the math right? Yes, 5 of those, producing half an output, which is fine. Going into these, which is taking half. Okay, good. That's all good. It's all right. It's fine. What I want to do is set up the next science. Now, where do we want that? I think what we will do is pop that boy out of there for a moment. Maybe, just down there is fine. Just so he's a little out of the way. We're going to bring in a supply line for similar to this thing, actually. But that's the idea of the positioning. And this guy's going to have then 2 tiles off, hit there. I'm going to go ahead and copy some number of these up above here, which will be, I guess, 1 tile off that. So there, and at the furthest extremity. And then this is the output line, joins up with that output line. Whatever it does, and that's the purple and yellow science. Now, how many do we need of each? I think it's 7. I think these are packs of 3, yes? Yeah, they're 3 packs, 21 seconds, so we need 7 of these. That was 8. There. That's 7 apiece. Okay. And this can go down here. I don't like that I've got this the wrong number. Let's switch this to 20. Sure. That's better. Makes me feel better about myself. But what we're doing here. What we are doing here. Let's put these in there and let those finish being built. We're going to have an input that's very similar, as in identical, to this. I like this position for the double. It seems to be enough volume to be going on with what we actually need to produce. To input, I suppose I should say. So these are the inputs for it. And there, and there. Okay. We got something weird going on. No, it's fine. Like that, and then you guys are doing the output like that. Lovely. And all that is powered by this beauty right here. And that one's actually going to power it right there. Is this as far as it needs to be? Yep, it does. It is. It things. On this side, we will do the same thing. I don't know that we'll have... Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the same thing here. Because that just makes sense. We're going to have 3 or 4 inputs. I forget, does this have 3 or 4? It has 3 inputs. So we need low density, flying frames, and blue circuits. So that's way up there in the tech side of things. So that's a lot of everything. Flying frames, blue circuits, and low density structures. We'll make the low density structures up here. The flying frames probably have to be made up on top as well, and the blue will pull off the line. Okay, then this guy goes right above there, and another one goes right above there. Boom. And we just do this. This pattern seems to be working. Keep it simple, stupid. We need that method. We need it. Okay, so that's our inputs and our outputs. Now, what do we actually need to output or input? Well, we know we need to output. We need to input a whole crap ton of things. Well, we need 1/3 of an electric furnace, we need 1/3 of a production module, and we need 10 rails. I'm thinking we do the production modules and the electric furnaces on the red, and this blue beauty right here can do our rail input. This is an awkward giant belt. We're going to produce things over here. We should use this speed up. So I could bring it down and run it along here. Or else we could run it down here. Let's run it down like this. Is that going to work? Sure. That'll work just fine. So let's switch this. And this guy can come down like that. You are oddly switched your pattern backwards. There we go. Let's let the bots do the cleanup on this one. All the way to there. Somewhere in there we'll fix that. There. Then we can just jump kind of that. Like that, and down here we have a feed. There we go. That's better. Gets it out of the way, makes a much cleaner setup up here. Something I did notice, you may have noticed as well, these did not get the proper speeder uppers. There we go. Now that's got the same number of boosters. Alright, so with this out of the way, this guy is actually overlapping unnecessarily. There we go. Now we're a bit cleaner and ready to work. How many rails do we need to produce? Sorry, not 30. A third of 30, so 10 rails per second. Well, these put out 4 per second. That's a lot of throughput. Holy crap, that's gonna be bottlenecking the volume. Stone, which we don't have anywhere on the bus or anywhere near here. No, that's not true. Lies, Drake, lies! Right there, look at that. Big patch of stone, we'll just drill it and stuff it in. That's what we'll do, it's nice and convenient. What else they need? Steel and iron stick. Okay, let's make an iron stick maker right there. How do we fit all that? Well, let's bring the iron in like this. That seems sensible. There, and then we'll output the iron like that, and we'll do this sort of a thing there, and then then we'll do a blue somewhere like this. Good. Now these guys are rails, steel and iron sticks, and stone. If we put the stone in this one, we put the sticks on that side. If we bring in the steel this way, will that work? We've done this before, similarly right here. So we just bring the steel in again, stuff it on the bottom of the line again. Steel's gonna be here, I guess. Let's run it all the way down here. Seems better. Seems better. And then we just need to connect. And I guess we'll just do that. Flip that guy, oops. Flip that guy this way. Perfect. Stone will come in on a separate line right here. So it'll go like this. And one more again, boss, the other way. That's the stone feed. It'll go onto the blue. The iron will come in. Oh, that was silly. Let's go like I had the first time. Smarter plan. And iron needs to do again leaching the iron. This is great. This is going to be super volume proofed here. No chance we'll have bottlenecks of input. Listen, I'm ignoring the input bottlenecks, okay? We'll deal with them as we come. We'll burn those bridges as we get there. Now that's feeding the sticks on there, yes? So we don't need there. We need a grabber. We go here, 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 and here, but they are all way too slow because we're going to have stupid throughput on this. And then you guys just need to fill up a belt. Something like this, right? Sure. Oh, that didn't work. Too soon, Drake. Too soon. There we go. And where do we bring the... Well, that's actually all we need there. So, what are we missing? The stone. Okay, let's drill up some stone, shall we? Oops. Okay. How are we going to bring that in off here? We'll just drill it down. Let's, you know what? We have this coal patch over here. Let's do this. Copy. You. Right through to there. That's a beautiful thing. You're a work of art, my friend. And then just slap her down over here. And it really doesn't matter because it's nowhere near enough. I mean, it's definitely too much. That's what I'm trying to say. There. 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 Lovely. That. This is going to all be blue belt, I guess. Instead. Like that. I don't have enough, so that's fine. Do we have upgraders? I don't think we have the upgraders anymore. I think I ditched the upgraders, didn't I? I did. That's fine. So we need a 4-to-1. Literally is all we need to do here. So let's bring this in. Bring it in, boys. Bring it in. That one there, there, and down, and down. And these can go in like this. And down there. There's our stone feed. Might as well bring it just across like this. Alright. There. Sure. To there. Okay. Make the things, guys. The drills are started. The drills have started. You're gonna go to connect that, and that, and that, and not that. There, sure. Perfect. Running, running, running. No power up this way. There. Do that thing. No. Oh, look at that. I like that. That's very convenient. Alright, and those are all reds. Are all blues already? Beautiful. Beautiful. All good. Alright, we got a more than enough stone coming down there. That'll fill a solid line. Chugga chugga lugga. Something like that. These will come in. We got plates coming. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, that's right. We're definitely going to be bottlenecked on what? Oh my god. Nothing. Nothing will be bottlenecked. You have plenty of input there. Wonderful. Okay, so that's a fairly solid feed of that. Is it enough? I hope so. Let's see. We're going to have a line of... I guess it can be red, to be honest. No point in making it more than it needs to be. Stuff coming in here. And what we're going to build next is the electric furnaces and the production modules. Production module 1s, if I am not mistaken. Yes. So prod 1s are not particularly demanding. But let's look at the output system. So that is where we output the resources for this one. And how many do we need? We need a third of a production module 1. That's not a lot. 15 seconds, so 5 of them. Convenient. Yoink. That'll go right in there. Boom. So these two are redundant. That fits. These are prod 1s. Like that. They're going to have an output that's fairly straightforward and an input that's very straightforward. Going to be the most simple build that we've had yet. That's not how this works. Those were a little too tight, wasn't it? Let's move this whole thing up a bit. Move it up that much. Better. Now we have room for the power and whatever else. Is that necessary? Probably not. We did this last time, didn't we? Oh, I see. Those are now redundant. Right? Why is that? Oh, because this guy, that's not working because this guy's here. Okay, this one here. The next one can go right here. Gotcha. There, it all fits. Lovely. Bonk, bonk. There. That's what we want it to do. Now, we're going to have an input line here that is reds and blues, I believe. Reds and greens, rather, I believe. We'll do that, that, and that. And we just need red circuit and green circuit coming in on this. Okay. Something like this. All the things pass by. Okay, then what we need is a green circuit connection and a red circuit connection, or line I should say. That there, and then this guy jumps over there. A red line that goes like this, and that. Beautiful. Oh, these are backwards. That's what was confusing me. The output of force is supposed to be the other way around. I'm going to clean this whole thing up because it was all wrong. Go away. Yoink. What I do want, however, is this. Because if I do it the other way, then we're going to have cramming issues later on. Not like exam cramming, but just not enough space type cramming. So this is an input line, not an output line. This one goes like that, that, and that. And there's our production module, or our electric engine output is up there. Somewhere up here, we put in electric engines. Now, this is the new location. I think I just picked up, yep, a robot. Now you are going to have one of those going on. That's the link there. Red and green. Red goes like that, green goes like that. Red jumps there. Or green jumps there, red jumps there. Boom. Lovely. Inputs. Outputs. Are these a bottlenecked at all? No. They have plenty of input. You just don't have enough speed to keep up. That's totally fine with me. Now, do you guys... no, you won't be affected by. So I guess the things that produce the lower tier stuff just doesn't work? I don't know. Now, let's put it here for the first electric engine. You're going to need, that's a 5-second build, I need a third of that. I would need one if it was 6. 2 of these things is more than enough. Okay. 2 of them will do. Now, what are we outputting? Or where are we outputting? Down, oops. Down there. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. We are doing electric engines there. Now, you need an input of 4 items. A lot of 4 items. 5-second timing. So, I mean, really half of this-ish? Yeah. We need, 1 and, what is that? I don't know. 1 and 2/3, something like that. 1 and 1/3. Anyways, less than 2 of this. So we're going to go with steel, red circuits, both off the line, and then brick. And we have all of that right there. Convenient. I would say very convenient. That, and that. We know the routine here. This is going to go blue to that. And somewhere in there. And then we're going to have a red that does the same. Oops, oops, oops. Red that does the same thing. And come on. There we go. There to there and there. Boom. Now the red line is going to be what? What's the smallest of them? Red circuits. Okay. No, that's the wrong way to do that. We want a big one on there. We want brick probably. Steel and red, and on the blue, brick by itself. That's a little too close. There, let's do this. Steel and red and brick, so that the brick comes up, splits off. Did I say steel and red? What do I mean? One of them's by itself? Brick is by itself. Okay. Brick is by itself, just comes up here. There. If they run the belts the right way, they being me, it'll work. Steel and red can just do this. You guys go like that, you guys go like that. You come through like this. Bonk, bonk. Boom. The bluey. Connections. And then this has to be right above that one. Boom. There. Look at that. You got everything? These definitely need a faster inputter. Okay, we got stacks of stuff built up. Good. And there we have it, the other component to this beauty right here. So let's drop that down immediately to match this line. Boom. In she goes. We got blue or purple science going. Kaboom! I like it. I like it. Now, why, is there a reason to not have production modules running here? I do want production modules, right? I think we do. Will it slow it down? Probably. Oops, and now I'm out. Okay, I'll get some more in. Production 3, those, not ones. Okay, so that's in. Now, for the yellow science, we have blue circuits, we have robo frames, and we have low density structure. We're going to need 1 low density structure per second, a third of a robot frame, and 2/3 of a blue circuit. So robot frames and blue circuits can come in on this belt here, the red one. Okay, that's the blue. That's the robot frames and blue circuits. Again, okay. And then, again, nothing. And then the low density structures are the other component. Right, this is already filled up. Man, these logistics guys, you'd think they're built for this or something. Fill me more. Fill me more, fill me more. I want low density structures at 1 per second. Okay, let's think about how that can be done. That's a terrible placement for that, but of course it's wrong. I don't want it there. I want low density structures, which are an intermediate component. 20 copper plate. Good lord. 20 copper plates in 20 seconds. So I need 20 of these low density structures to produce 1 per second. Which is what we need to use for this. So a lot of copper is going to come out here, steel and plastics. So we build a system separated up here to produce that. And then we need blue and robot frames. What are we doing for robot frames down here? There it is. Robo frames. We're going to have a metric butt ton of extras, aren't we? Could we steal these robo frames for science? Why not? Tell me why not. Tell me this is a bad idea. Bad idea, Drake. Especially if we have that prioritizing that. And then if robots become an issue, science slows down a little. Like, that's really not a big deal, right? It's really not a big negative. Okay, let's go down and get that link done. We might as well use what we've got. If our productivity is not fast enough, I would be shocked. We need 1/3 of a robot frame per second. Like, that's really a low feed. I do. We can actually sideload it on here, can't we? We certainly can. What if we bring it up here, just on the outside of the belt? No side loading, nothing. Ain't no side loader. Different connotation, I think. We'll just use the right-hand side of this belt. Feed the stuff on, and I want the bottom of the belt. Oops. I want it to go onto the bottom of the belt, right? And magic. We've got... Oh, no, that's not it. Just like that. We've got an outside feed for the robo frames. They're going to work hefty days to keep that running. That's fine. That's the robot frames coming way the heck up here. Boom! I love it. Now, what else do we need? Blue. We needed the blue circuits. That, and that are all backwards. Well done, sir. Well done. Mad skills. Up and up, yes. Up, up, and away! Blue needs to come this way. Now, blue is always a joy for us, right? Like, blue is... Oh! That was close! Excuse me, I soiled my armor. Oh! Hold on a second. If you didn't see that, just back up. I can't talk about it. Whew. Oh, a little shaking. I can't even keep my mouth straight. My hands all shaky. Oh, that was traumatizing. Excuse me while I go change my armor. Oh man, that's 2 pixels from death. 2 pixels from death. My gosh, okay. I don't have a clue what I'm doing now. I'm so completely lost. I actually want to bring that and that in... How about this, and then this, and then this, and then this guy can go like that, and then we can do this. Lovely, like that. We got a blue circuits coming off here, and I need a offload like that. Bonk, bonk. We got robo frames and blue circuits now together. They're going to come up and come right through here. Like that. Oh, still shaking. Not stirred. Good lord, that was the closest thing to stupid I could have done in a long time. That's saying something, you know. Don't know if that's necessary to drop these, but that was a guess where it's going to be a better place to put them. Alright, feedy, 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 eedy, eedy. Now what I need is low density structures. I need to finish them super fast, because we're running out of time. These are the inputs, and the inputs back on to the inputs. Like that with a 2 spacer right there, so let's do that. Okay, so let's see. Low density structures are going to be a fairly beefy beast here. So let's go with this, copy this down, and where's it going to land? If I have a belt 1, 2, you're going to be there. I'm going to need it to cover those, and it's going to have to line up like this. So there. So this guy's going to make sure that he's covered by that. Good. That is 5. I'm going to need 20? 20. Good gracious. Put the luminous too. This is going to hit there. Perfect. Okay. Now these are low density structures, and they're only half the solution. Good lord. We need a copper line coming in like this. We need to have a copper feed. Oops, what's going on there? Like that, is that right? There. That was correct, yes. Okay, so copper line coming in here. And something else coming in here. Steel and plastic line coming in here. So steel and plastic combined coming in here as a red underground. Go like this. Okay, and then we need the same shtick over up here. It's 10, good, and they'll go right there with the output belt coming here from this one, and here from this one, like that. Okay, and you guys are gonna have your... this, actually. So that, and that, there, there. Good. And this guy's gonna need a friend on this side, too. Wow, that's a lot. That is a crazy amount of feed. Crazy amount of feed we need. Okay, and then you are going to have the same thing there with a single step between each. Oops, we're now out of blue inserters. Wow, okay. There, 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 and there. We're going to have the same thing up here where we start right there. There. I think, yes. Like this, so I can actually just copy this. Right like that. Hmm? What? Yes, right like that. Good. Make it. Make it so, number one. And that goes in there, and then we have a line coming in like this. It's going to go like there. Okay, so that's our steel and plastics feed, and then we have a copper, double copper line. So this is copper and this is copper. So there's obviously no way that's going to be enough. We're going to need two separate copper lines coming in here for just for this. Right, this is going to be two entirely separate copper lines that come in this way. To do the feeding for this. And there, so this has to be two full lines of copper, because that's 20 items a second. Is that even enough? It's not. Wait, no, is it 20 items a second? A total of 20 items a second, but each of those belts will be feeding 10, so yeah, that's more than enough copper there, but that's fine. We'll do two lines of it. May as well. We can do that there. So these can be clean lines, and now they're gonna obviously have to be very thoroughly filled lines, but they can feed the other copper needs in this entire northern section for sure. We'll have extras over here that'll feed towards the main system. That makes sense to me. So the bus will feed this copper, and if we need more iron or more steel or more green or whatever, it'll come in here, and then it'll just be backloaded in after the when the source runs out. Oh, are we at the bus yet? Yeah. So that sort of deal right there for the copper, and we're going to go with two lines. So here and... nope. Here and where? Waterfall there. Feed you to there and up and over. And then another one up and over, and the other waterfall can go there. That. There, and there. And again, that's about volume push, not... yeah, it's just about pushing the volume. Which is fine, that's working. The two belts are feeding this thing, but half of it's continuing on so that it's not enough. That's the answer. It's not enough feed to keep these entirely draining, but again, like we said, these will not be pulling at full speed. So this now comes down, a copper dumps under here, hits that one. What we need here tomorrow is to put in the steel and the plastics, which we don't have plastics yet up on this system, so we'll have to do that, or we'll have to make plastics. Probably need to make plastics. I don't think... did we have plastic on the bus anywhere? We do already. How convenient. Okay. We have plastics and steel. Do we do those separately? We could do that plastic and steel line right here. Is that a smart plan? Is that an intelligent design? Oh, that's not going to work there, is it? What if we do it this way? That is plastic and steel, and that is enough to do the job, isn't it? That is kind of convenient. Super wasteful, but super convenient. Then this guy can go where? Let's do another jump under here. Like that. Then we'll do this. Oh, that was weird. A little lag caused it to drop in a different place than I planned. Then this line can go like this. And you know what? It's not going to be anything but this. Yes, there. Okay, and you're gonna jump. You're not gonna jump, we'll just move that guy by a step. There we go. Didn't have to do it tomorrow. I really wanted to get this done. Sorry for the extra length. I'm not planning to make these longer, but you know your Drake. You know him. We know him by now. And there, and I want another one right up here. Oh, baby. Look what we just did. Low density structures up the wazoo. Now, do those get production modules? They can. Okay, that's unfortunate. I don't know that we're gonna do that because the throughput. The concern about... That's not where I wanted that, actually. I'd really like to save the resources on those babies. I really would. Do we need all this? Now, probably not, because honestly, this is not going to be the... Yes, it's the same ratios. Darn it. So what we're doing ratio-wise... No, if we put production modules in the other ones, those will be equal to, though this is producing one, but slowed down by the production modules. The other one will be producing one, but slowed down... Oh, we can do it. Good. We can make all these prod modules. And that is going to make me a happier camper than you ever did see, because the amount of copper... and steel and plastic that's going to save is huge. Huge. Each one of these is going to consume 20 plastic, so that, or copper. So that's 4 copper, 0.4 steel, and point something. I don't know, something on the, what's a quarter of 5? I don't know. Yeah, right, because they've got productivity should be... Productivity of 40%. So, oh wow, they're actually saving 8? Good lord. 8 copper for having those things, and 100% we're going to do that. Alright, and they should have plenty to keep up. Now these guys are only the only ones going because, of course, there's no line going there, but look at this. Look what we got, boys. Look what we got, boys. Look what we got. Booyah! Spidertron, come forth! Oh, there we go. The science build in 3 easy steps. Good lord. Getting a bus. Getting a bus with a lot of volume. Kind of important. Now, I don't think these guys are going to keep up. There's something not going to keep up here. There's definitely something in this whole system that's going to be like, and it's going to choke and die. Let's put a combiner right there, or a balancer or splitter or whatever. So, because this line was already saturated, and so we might as well help it feed from that side. So they balance back out a little. That's because the one is feeding first. This right-hand side is getting effective priority because he's getting all the belts at the end. This guy's getting half of a belt because this guy's flowing through. So we could prioritize that. Nah. Redundancies are redundant. Wow. This actually seems to not be choking instantly, which is what I expected it to do. I wonder if the steel's even going to be able to keep up. Unlikely, but maybe. No, definitely not. Definitely stuff will not keep up. But we do have all the labs running. That is a beautiful thing. And we've already done, that'll be 10% of the next tick. Come on, Spidertron. Look at that. There's already 10% since we turned it on. Now, some of these are not getting fed fast enough. Or are they? What is it? It is production science pack speed is not going quick enough. Why? You're not online. You're missing rails. Okay. Why is the rails being missed? Is it possibly this? Was that it? Was it just bottlenecking because of the throughput? That might have been it. No, these guys aren't getting something. They're not getting those. Really? Okay, what if we do... Okay, we can't be sitting here fiddling with this all day long, so... that. What do we do that? Were you able to keep up? Now you're getting your supply. That was the issue right there. Look at that. Look at that, lads. Alright, steel is now going to definitely start hurting. Huh? I mean, maybe we got giant bottlenecks and backups, but there's a little kinks in the line. Oh, this is so good. Alright, thank you everybody for joining us for another episode of Factorio Deathworld Season 5. We got science back online. We're 20%. We were stuck at 30% for about 1,000 years on the little guy, on the Robotron there. Spidertron. And now we've got Spidertron online. So we'll look into him in a bit. Probably not next episode, but another episode or two, and we'll look into that. Probably we have to start thinking Rocket next, I think. What do you guys think? Thank you so much for joining me. See you in game.